Good afternoon, collectors. Happy New Year. I'm very pleased to be back with you in 2025. Couple of things I want to start with. One, it's my daughter's birthday today, so happy birthday, Katie. Two, I would like to just recognize all of our collectors who might be going through something out in California with all those awful wildfires. Please know that we have you in our thoughts and prayers. And number three, I wanted to tell you that the great 2025 Village brochure is ready to go. It will be up online, ready for you to purchase by the end of January. It might be a little sooner than that. It is on its way from our distribution centers to our fulfillment center in Wisconsin. So look for this, and of course it is filled with all of your favorite villages and accessories and give you lots of good ideas. So today I want to show you some of my new favorites, including some of our licensed pieces. Very often we start with our classic core villages like Dickens Village and Christmas in the City and Snow Village. This year I thought we'd just mix it up a little bit and show some of our other lines first. So some of our exciting licensed pieces first. But first, I want to show you a new sub-series that we have come up with. We are very proud to be the first in the market with a USB wax warmer. And this is going to be integrated into a village lighted house. The rooftop on each of these, and the line is being called Scenterville, S-C-E-N-T, so scent like you smell it. So the rooftop has a silicone tray that will hold the scented wax. Now you can use any brand of scented wax in here. You put the wax in there and put it in the top of your building. And Rebecca's going to kind of zero in on this piece, and then we'll look at this particular piece. But I want to tell you in general, this is what's going to happen with this piece. It has a USB cord, and it has an on-off switch in back. You getting in there? Oh, great. If you just flip it up, it'll just turn the lights on. In the middle is off, and if you flip it down, that will turn the lights on and activate the warmer that is below this silicone tray. Now the silicone tray, and I didn't think of this, but it makes perfect sense. Once the wax is melted in there and you cool it off, you can just take your hands and pop it out. So if you want to change scents, that will be very easy to do. And we didn't put a specific scent in with each of our pieces because we know everybody has their own favorites. So this happens to be for Snow Village, and I adore this piece. I think it's just classy, handsome, and it is just such a wonderful piece. It is called Fraser's Fresh and Festive. Say that fast 3 times. Sold as a set of 2. It comes with this accessory where the man is selling wreaths to the young woman, or maybe she's selling wreaths to him. We're not sure which way it went. But you'll see there is some mixed media on the piece. It's the ceramic Snow Village. It's got sisal. It's got gold balls on it, and look at gold ribbons on the wreaths on the windows. It's just a handsome piece. You can use this in your Snow Village just like this, or you can use it separately as a wax warmer. And if you're going to have a couple of these, and we hope we'll be bringing out more than one for each village, you can coordinate your scents so that you can have, for example, if you really like the smell of vanilla or the smell of cinnamon, you could have both of those, and that would be a wonderful combination in your village. So use your imagination on some of these. So that is Fraser's Fresh and Festive, set of 2. It is from our line called Centerville. And the reason I started out with this one is sometimes at work we have a little bit of fun, and we had a little contest for this one. And our boss, Tim, sent out an email, and he said, we're going to have this line. They're going to have wax warmers. We want an original name, told us how they were going to be used with the village. And what do you think of for a name? And we had all kinds of really good suggestions. And lo and behold, the one I submitted, Centerville, was the one they chose. So when you see it, think of me. All right, here's Centerville. Now, The next one, we don't have a picture of. There is one of these also going to be for North Pole, and it is called The Delicious Smell of Baking. Oh, it's in the catalog. I can show it here. Okay. It's fun to have people that help you. Okay, here it is. And that's what the North Pole one looks like. It is called The Delicious Smell of Baking. This one I think you can have a lot of fun with your choice of scents. You know, cinnamon, you can get sugar cookie, you can get vanilla, you can get peppermint. And wouldn't peppermint combined with maybe a balsam or a pine, wouldn't those be two nice scents together? So just use your imagination when it comes to that. This is a beautiful piece. I think Paul did the North Pole piece, and this one was done by Scott. So just because sometimes you ask who designs some of these pieces. Okay, so now for you Harry Potter fans, we thought January would be the perfect time to show off some of the new things for Harry Potter. I will go ahead and get that plugged in, and we will show you Malfoy Manor. Thank you. Now, as you remember from years past, all of Harry Potter is done in resin, so we can get these extremely crisp details. And they do things on these pieces. These are all done by Paul Lundberg, and they do things in these villages that they don't have to do. I mean, look at the smokestacks on top and the pillars and the detail in the brickwork. It is an absolutely stunning piece. And we are now converting all of our pieces. The new introductions will all have the USB lighting. So if you want to get a power strip that has USB plugs in it, that will be perfect, and you can eliminate the plugs. So that's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And it's rather narrow, so if you're going to be displaying on a shelf, it's not very wide, but it has a beautiful presence. Now the Malfoys is where the base of operations for Lord Voldemort and the Death Eaters. So we also have a set of accessories that are the Death Eaters. So this is, let's see, we have Lucius and Narcissia Malfoy and their son Draco, who I think we meet right away in the first Harry Potter book. Those are all part of this series. The snow doesn't want to let that guy stand up very good, but there are the accessories for that. You can even see he's got a tattoo on his arm and the skull face. The features are just stunning. Also for Harry Potter, and I didn't get everything out of the box, it will come as a set of 25 pieces. It's called a Hedge and Gate set. And this can be used in front of Malfoy Manor. So here is the gate. So you get one gate, and you get 4 of the long hedges. These are hand-painted, extremely detailed resin pieces. They've got some weight to them, so you'll be able to get them in place. So that comes with 4 of those. It comes with 4 of the short pieces, so you can see there's 2 different lengths of the straight ones. And it will come with 8 of the rounded pieces so that you can create your own maze, or, you know, how they have the hedgerow mazes in some of the English manors. And then it also has 2 of the topiary trees that maybe will go on either side of the gate. However you'd like to put it together. So then there's a total of 25 pieces in this series, and I think this will allow for some real creativity and real design challenges for those that collect the Harry Potter. And I think you could probably use these in the Dickens Village or Christmas in the City as well if you'd like to. So this is a great set to have. Okay, so moving on from Harry Potter. This is also Harry Potter. This is kind of a neat new idea. This is, let's see, are we going to be able to, here. Excuse the look of the the power strip. But these are called the floating candles. Now you will get 3 of them. Ooh, now you can see a little better. 3 of them in each set, and they have the look when the room is darkened a little bit that the candles are actually floating. Each set has, I think there are 5 candles in each one. So you will get 3 pieces like this. If we could turn the lights up, I want to show you a neat feature of these. I guess we don't even have to have it on to show you. But these will plug into each other. They will have a starter that you plug into the wall, which is also a USB with plug. And then they will have the USB plug, the plug from number 1 to number 2, and number 2 to number 3. And if you want to get another set, to number 4, number 5, however many you want, all on one plug. And I think you'll see this coming in more than just this accessory in other street lamps and things like that in the future, because you've asked for us to simplify your lighting challenges that you have. So I think those will be another great addition for us to have. Put those waxes out of the way. Okay, so now we are going to go on for our crazy Grinch collectors. And for that, we have a oh, this one has just a regular light cord.
Yep.
Do we have a light cord?
I don't have a light cord at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay. Well, we'll show it to you without the light cord. So for Grinch, the first one we have here, this is Auntie Who's house, and Auntie Who is putting together a centerpiece. These are going to be sold separately, so it's called Auntie Who's house. Love the purple, love the shape of it. It's just wacky like everything in the Grinch village. Love the little flower that's hanging off the top of the piece, and the cute little addition of the kind of Grinchy looking ornament on the side. She's a flower person, so you can see all of her flowers. Oh, that was the back of the piece. Oh my goodness. Keep spinning. Here we go. Auntie Who. It's got her name up there. And it says, "Life is a bouquet" on the sign. Auntie Who. And she's got flowers even though it's Christmas time. Isn't that cute? Look at the cute scroll work. I mean, there's a lot of detail here. I was wondering why that flower looked backwards. It's because we were showing the back of the piece. Silly me. And lots of really nice glitter on it. And Auntie Who must like lavender, so we've got kind of a lavendery purple house color. Actually, I knew somebody who lived in a house that color, believe it or not. It was in Victorian home, so I suppose it was appropriate at the time. So, Auntie Who's got her centerpiece with flowers around it because Auntie Who loves a good bouquet. All right, the other one for the Grinch, and this is great that we've got 2 new homes for the Grinch Village this year. This one we do have a light for. And this one is the Who Hash Factory. And then we have a cute little guy in his high chair who is the Who Hash Tester. Now, hash, can be made of many different things. This Who is eating some green hash because he's thrown a few cans off of his high chair, as you know kids are apt to do. And I'm not sure if he's just trying to get out or if he wants to get more hash. But you can see here on the side of the factory we've got a big canister that shows Who Hash, and it's got the pressure and heat and chimney up top. A little different color for some of the pieces in the, so this one will stand out a little bit. This is hash in and dash with credit or cash. And I'm not sure if this is going to be maybe sacks of potatoes that go into the hash, and then there's some really cute little Who Hash just piled up along the side. Can't quite see what's going on inside. Maybe the Who Hash recipe is a secret. I'm not sure. Really cute piece, though. Haven't had kind of a square piece in the Grinch for a while, so very, very cute. And it says it was established in 1957. So that, I think, is a nod to when the story was written. So, again, designed by Paul Lundberg, did a really good job. There's a bell that you can ring instead of having a doorbell. They have an actual bell by the door. Just cute little details all the way around on this piece. Okay, now it's on to something that I am just really excited about this year. We have a new piece for Peanuts. And this is another one. Look, got the Who Guy. We have another piece for the neighborhood. And this is Peppermint Patty's house. And her parents have done a lot of decorating this year. And you can see there's some LED lights on the outside. It lights up beautifully on the inside. Looks like it has just snowed. And you can see some bits of sporting equipment. Because, you know, Peppermint Patty was considered to be a tomboy. So there's a basketball on this side. See it? And then right next to the door, we've got her hockey stick there. I don't think there's anything on the other side. But there's a baseball bat and a football. So, you know, Peppermint Patty, she plays sports all year round. In fact, I think she was the coach of the baseball team last year. And she also there's also an accessory that's called Patty and Marcy Try-On Skates. And of course, Marcy would want figure skates, but Patty, I'm sure, has on hockey skates because she's got her hockey sticks there and her brown hockey skates that she's going to be putting on. And she's offering, oh, there we go. Look at that, all lit up. See, it's fun when you have help like this. I don't have to get up and all these things just magically happen in the village. And again, just beautiful details with the house, and the glitter on it is fabulous. Just really, really cute. The other piece that I want to show, and we're going to leave this up here because, gosh, we could look at Peppermint Patty's house forever, is this piece. And Amy told me a really fun story about this piece this morning, and I looked it up and found all kinds of information, and I'm going to share it with you. This is called Frida and Farron Meet Snoopy. Now, Frida, you know this little character here, and Farron is her cat, and they're meeting Snoopy. And Snoopy looks like he's going to be pretty friendly. And what Amy told me, and I looked it up, and she was right. Well, I knew she would be right because she never lies to me. At least I don't think she's ever lied to me. Is that Farron only appeared in one comic strip ever. Now, Peanuts has been around since about sometime in 1950 is when it started. In 1961, early 1961, Frida made her first appearance. In May of 1961, one time only, Frida showed her cat Farron to Snoopy. And when I looked it up online, this is what it looked like in the comic strip. And doesn't it look just like what our artists have done? And what I learned, I thought this was kind of cute. And in asking Cheryl Schultz about it, he says, I suppose I introduced Frida to pep up the strip. She's kind of a cute little girl with her red curly hair. The cat, Farron, he says, however, was a mistake. First, I found I couldn't draw a cat very well. Well, I think he did just fine. Second, he played off poorly against Snoopy, making the strip a little too cat and doggish. And it hurt in other ways as well. So I'm afraid Farron is gone forever. He is now invisible, and he is just that cat next door, and as such can play much better off against Snoopy. I think they thought Snoopy would be a little less of a dog if he had a thing with playing with Farron. Sometimes dogs and cats can get along, but I just thought that was so cute. And the fact that Cheryl Schultz thought adding Farron to the line was a mistake, so she was only in one comic strip, way back in 1961, long before many of you were born. Okay. I have one piece that I'd like to share with you for a Christmas story, and that's also one that's got, we'll get it lit up here in just a second here. And the detail on this You think we do detail? We do detail. We do lots of detail. And I think we're going to have the lights down just for a second on this one. I don't remember the name of this one. Let's see. It's called A Christmas. What's
A Family Christmas, I think.
I think it's called A Family Christmas. I think you're right. And you can see here that the lights on the tree light up. And let's look at the details on it. We've got the old man and his wife. He never has a name in the movie. They just call him the old man and his wife. She looks like she just got out of bed, which I'm sure she did. There's why can't I think of his name? Ralphie. Ralphie, and then he's sitting on the chair, and you can guess what's in this package. You know, this is like trying to gift wrap a bicycle, and you know that this is his Red Ryder. And then there's his little brother, Randy. I knew they were both the same. And Randy gets a little Zephyr plane, and he's on the floor with it in front. But the detail, and you can see the glasses, you can see the plaid on the old man's bathrobe, and that is just like the plaid on his bathrobe in the movie. I mean, the design is absolutely spectacular. So no new house right now, but a really, really great accessory. Look at that. Just love it. Okay, and I'm going to say I saved the best for last because we have something here that I just can't even believe we did this. A lot of you have asked about a new piece. You heard that last year we didn't do a piece for Trick or Treat Lane. This is for the Halloween Village, and this is for Trick or Treat Lane. This is called the Mad Scientist's Place. Well, I think they had so much technology on this that they just didn't get it quite right last year, so they saved it, and here it is for this year, and look at it with the lights out. Is that spectacular or what? This is called EL lighting, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. It imitates neon lighting. It is not neon lighting, but it sure looks like it here. We've got orange, we've got blue, we've got green, and then we've got some strobe lights going on here. And the lights on the inside are kind of a purpley pink, and giving that creative look. Just a wonderful piece for Trick or Treat Lane. And even if you don't collect Trick or Treat Lane, this is a piece to add to your Halloween Village. It's just wonderful. And then we'll turn the lights back up and can show you the accessory that goes with it. I'm not even sure I can say it right. I had to look up how to spell it. Which is, what they always say when he's with the he's creating something. I'm not sure. It looks like he's got trick or treat candy in his basket, but who knows how he's knocked that candy up. You might be getting something radioactive in your bag. But there's the mad scientist in his mad scientist robe, and he's got his goggles on, and he certainly has done a number on his house. Just love it. Love the little scary creature in the cage there, and some of the other lighting on here. It's too much. It's just a wonderful piece. I thought it was really cute when I saw it. I hadn't seen it lit up until today, and I lit it up and I thought, oh my goodness, you guys are going to go crazy over this one. Well, that is all we have for new pieces this time, but next time we're going to preview some of the other licensed pieces for Halloween, which will include a new little sub-series that we're going to include in Halloween called Fright Avenue. And I can't wait to show you some of those pieces. And then some of the new first edition pieces for 2025. Remember last year we had 4? Well, we have 4 new ones again for 2025. And we will show you all of those in February. The date of our next Facebook Live is February 6th at 4 p.m. Central Time. And I hope you'll join us then. Till then, see you.